turn to inflation. Headline inflation moderated to an average of 5.5% during April to December 2023 from 6.7% during the whole of 22-23. Food price inflation, however, continued to impart considerable volatility to the inflation trajectory. In contrast, the deflation in CPI fuel deepened and core inflation moderated to a 4-year low of 3.8% in December. The decline in core inflation continued to be broad-based, with inflation remaining steady or softening across its constituent groups and subgroups. The inflation trajectory going forward would be shaped by the outlook on food inflation, about which there is considerable uncertainty. Adverse weather events remain the primary risk, with implications for the Rabi crop. Increasing geopolitical tensions are also leading to supply chain disruptions and price volatility in key commodities, especially crude oil. On the positive side, the progress in Rabi sowing has been satisfactory and augurs well for the season. Prices of key vegetables, especially onions and tomatoes, are registering seasonal price correction. Taking into account these factors, CPI inflation, that is consumer price headline inflation, is projected at 5.4% for the current year, that is 23-24. So that is for the current year 23-24, we are projecting CPI inflation at 5.4%, with the fourth quarter, that is the current quarter, projection of 5%. Now, assuming a normal monsoon for the next year, CPI inflation for the next financial year 24-25 is projected at 4.5%. I repeat, CPI headline inflation for next financial year 24-25 is projected at 4.5%, with Q1 at 5%, Q2 at 4%, Q3 at 4.6%, and Q4 at 4.7%. The risks are evenly balanced. Now, what do these inflation and growth conditions, what do they mean for monetary policy? Let me try and answer. Inflation has seen a significant moderation from the highs of the summer of 22. That is the summer of 2022. Over the last 2 years, monetary policy has prioritized inflation over growth, undertaking calibrated increase in policy repo rate by 250 basis points and withdrawal of stimulus measures. Monetary policy was supported by proactive supply-side measures by the government. That said, the job is not yet finished.